Hello, I am that teacher, and I'm gonna tell you 5 more torture methods. Don't count on me, YouTube. Today's episode of 5 torture methods is multiplication 2. Here's number 1. First, start off with 1 PAINTERIA. It keeps its nutrients regardless if it's eaten or not. And you wanna know what? So then there's the multiplication machine. So there's this multiplication machine, and this torch is slow, so it takes a minute each time to multiply. Yeah. And then what happens is that one of the so then the second bacteria, then the first bacteria dies. So the first bacteria dies, and then what happens is that the first bacteria, it actually revives the first one because they can actually revive them. I know the vegan teacher's not like this, she'll never be that evil. And step 3 of the torture step, let's see. So they all need the nutrients, right? So, what they do is they go into a nutrient lab, and then kill all of them except for one. And it also has a feature that every single time the cycle repeats, it actually kills off the bacteria after a certain amount of time. And then the amount of cycles repeats until this thing. So then the cycle goes off, and then eventually this happens. And guess what? Each one of these bacteria costs an estimated. And guess what? It takes 0.0. It has this number of UL units. So eventually, after a while, it's gonna. So it actually accumulates. So a lot of cycles have to be repeated for this. So they're actually doing this that way it doesn't feel bad at first, but then it feels horrible at the end. And for those who wanted it in scientific notation, I got you guys. It's 6.59 times 10 to the power of negative 15 DOL. So it would take a lot of these to kill you. Yet the pain will actually overwhelm them. Oh, and on average, the patients died at... Oh, sorry, I meant 134 DOL. And they also act as a temperature increaser when you get enough of them. Not patients, though. The criminal people. Anyway, we discovered that when they died, they were reaching temperatures of roughly 60 degrees Celsius. I know, it's really hot, actually. Even hotter than Death Valley. So we know we love to do this. And guess what? It will just keep on going and going. And going until the patient finally dies from overpaining. Yes, we'll also do the pain level. We'll round this to 3 decimal places. So at 281 trillion of them, you start to feel the first tiny bit of pain. This happens around here. At 3.71, you start to actually feel something that's bad. So we're saying, wait, this kind of hurts. And then at 2 to 50 or 1 quadrillion to say 7.42, and they're like, oh god, this hurts! Ah! Oh, sorry, I meant significant figures. And then 15.60, they're like, oh god, this really hurts! And then at 2 to 52 or 4.5 quadrillion, they just get pushed to their limit. And guess what? They're not significant figures, actually. We have 4 significant figures. So, yeah. And then around at that point, we have 60 DOL. And then finally, at around 125.5, they finally give in. Goodbye.